My little, what's the dinosaur with the really short arms?
Her name is Jean. Hey, what's going on, Charlie here?
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning into Multicasking. Today with this, we have Caskers. You get me thrown off. Caskers.
Good.
Caskers unboxing for you. We have the World of Whiskey Club subscription.
Yep.
And every 3 months they send us 2 World Whiskeys.
Mm-hmm.
So
I never know what is coming. I don't look. He knows.
I know, you do not know, but I know.
Although he did give me a hint, a horrible hint, so I guessed one of them.
No, you guessed what the distillery. You did not guess because I've never heard of this.
Well,
so you guessed the
you're
distillery.
like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's Nikka.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
So today, and this is also delivered by UPS rather than FedEx like it was. But today, we have...
Well, they're wrapped differently
Yeah,
than
they are.
normal.
Nikka Days and Waterford Distillery.
How did that not get broken?
I don't know. Oh my goodness, look at that bottle. That's a gorgeous bottle. You like blue? Look at that.
Ooh, oh, but look at that.
So Nikka Days, a smooth and delicate blended whiskey.
Yeah, I like good.
And we have Waterford, which we've never had a Waterford. And I'm excited. I hear great things about Waterford. I'm excited to have a Waterford. This is a 40, this is a 50. We'll start with the Nikka Days first, Jean Marie.
All right. Bright yellow reminds me of
Yes.
orange and a banana.
This is a blend. We're going to do an uncorking of this, obviously, since we just unboxed them. Thank you, Vanna. I forget they have screw tops.
Yeah.
I do appreciate their screw tops. You want the second one. You got my B. I'll take the B.
You get the B cup.
You're the B cup.
No, you get the B cup.
You're telling me I have a B cup? Who knew? It's finally happening.
It just happens so fast. You're getting so big.
So this is a blend of Japanese mellow grains, they call it.
Mellow grains?
Mellow grains. This does
It reminds me, since you say mellow, it reminds me of the mellow corn from Heaven Hill.
Yeah. This is a delicate balance achieved, blah, blah, blah. So this does not meet the definition now on, I could have told you the exact date here a second ago, but in 2024, the Japanese Spirits Association, Whiskey and Spirits Association is going to have quasi-legal definitions of what can be called a Japanese whiskey. It's pretty much mirroring Scotland's rules of what's a Scotch. This does not meet those definitions. What you getting on the nose there?
Well, I get those Scotch notes, that floral, the light fruits. Blind, I'd say this is a Scotch.
Pears,
Yep.
ripe red apple.
It's really light and crisp.
Yes, I'm seeing the color green, I'm seeing the color yellow.
But yeah, those light fruits, the pears, the apples, grapes even.
Yeah, green grapes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is all your light fruits. Also, well, I'm not going to give you a note. I know what else is in here, but I'm gonna see if you get it first. I'm going to leave a note off.
Okay.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Maybe some sweet honey.
There is, maybe like you say honey, I say nectar. So I'm getting like a nectar you get from a flower, some honeysuckle flower.
Man, that's pleasant.
I'm having a good one.
Me too. I want to have a go in too.
What?
I tell you, Nikka, I've not ever had anything I don't like from Nikka.
And that's the clue I gave her. I'm like, well, one is from a distiller. We've never had anything that we didn't like or even love, really.
Yeah.
I'm about to go back in. The finish is sugar water. It's honey.
I get that crisp apple, like I just took a bite of juicy apple. I'm crunching it and swallowed it. Left with that crisp apple finish.
You know how when you eat a candy bar and you get like the chocolate stuck on the side of your teeth, you gotta get it out of your tongue? I'm getting some sweetness up in there. I gotta get off my tongue, kind of like it's a candy. But it's not, it's sweet, but it's not that sugary sweet.
Yeah, this is creamy. It's got vanilla. It's an easy drink.
Heavy pear,
Man.
heavy ripe red apple, even on the palate. Transitions, mid palate's peppery.
Not very peppery.
No.
Light peppers.
Yeah. This is a 40 ABV, 80 proof. This is a blend. And there's not a ton of information you'll find out on this. As far as what blends, they just say it's a blend of mellow corn. It's a 40. I don't put a ton of water in there.
You said this is heavy corn, because I'm not getting heavy corn on the nose.
No, I didn't say the word corn at all. This is a blend of they say it's a blend of mellow grains.
Mellow grain. Okay,
Yep.
I thought you said corn.
And then the big debate about Japanese whiskey is when it's not legal. It's just everybody who makes kind of like a union, I guess I'll say, of sorts. The big push on this is they don't include rice as a grain, and everybody's like, it's Japan. That's our number one grain. Why are we saying rice whiskey is not Japanese whiskey? They can't label it as Japanese whiskey if it's rice.
Okay.
If it contains rice.
Water didn't really do anything for me on the nose.
Added a lime for me. You haven't said the note, but so I'll add it to you. This also has a blend of peated whiskey in it.
I don't get any peat at all.
Nope, but I didn't want to. Well, not neck pour. But I didn't want to contaminate your...
Maybe, but I mean, I'm not getting any smokiness.
Nope.
Or any that salty peat. No, I don't get any peat at all. But the water, it just kind of watered it down. Really, it didn't change it. Just maybe a little bit more creamy.
Yep.
But
that's exactly what my note is.
The flavor itself, it didn't bring any other notes out for me.
Yep, that's exactly my note. So, Gene, the price point on this is it in my pocket?
We do scores first.
Yep. I'll do it by memory. Scores, all right. Interesting. It's a 40. I think this is the lowest Nikka we've ever had for ABV. This
Probably.
is a 45. I think 45. So this is our first 40 in the Nikka. You got your score, Gene?
Yeah.
You gotta switch dry erase markers.
You can use mine. I'm down with it.
Technically. Are you now?
Yeah.
Brag much?
Telling you, man.
93. What'd you do, Gene? No, I did an 88.
Okay. What?
Yeah, and I expect that this will open up. We'll like it more up to the neck pour. I gotta say, I love the bottle.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a moonshiner's bottle. They always have bottles that I like. And I always like their screw cap because it's just, they're solid. I can't say how solid enough the screw cap is.
So how much does this go for?
I believe it's either $53 or $54. I believe it's $53.
Boy, I don't know. I would pay much more for it, but it's good. Well, the fact that it's from Japan, you have to probably pay for that shipping to get it over here. So yeah, I'm not disappointed with that price.
You'll get your Scotch florals. One thing I like about Japanese is it kind of marries bourbon with Scotch. Those flavors very well. This tastes water. I can tell this is a 40.
Yeah.
Just the flavors there's no oomph there. Yeah, there's not. If this were a Willy Wonka chocolate factory, this would not be an oomfa.
But it's good.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Definitely not a $60, but I'll be okay with a 50.
Nikka Days.
Nikka Days.
Smooth and delicate. That's true.
Just like my wife.
Aww. Next.
Next, indeed. So, this bad boy right here, it's got the thing. This is from Waterford.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you need that? No, you don't. You're a girl and you have to long for your nose. Waterford Distillery, which I've been craving to get my hands on. Mark Rainier left Bruichladdich and he bought a Guinness brewery, turned that into Waterford Distilleries. And I believe, I'm not certain, but I believe this is...
I do need it, actually, as it turns out.
No, I'll let you do it.
Thank you.
So yeah, the one thing about Caskers Club, and the reason why we do these unboxings is to see there's different whiskey clubs out there. This is just the one that we're a member of.
Check out that.
Yeah.
That is just daggum neat.
Oh, I love this bottle. Here, where's that? You got this little... It kind of reminds me of those Moonshiner Hillbilly where they do the washboard. Anyway.
You're natural.
This is a glass cork. It's going to be our second glass cork. It is a glass cork. You know who else has a glass cork? Single Cask Nation's Balcones also has a glass cork.
Huh.
I love a glass cork. Anyway, this is a completely transparent distillery. They tell you which farm it comes from, which field, which grain. They tell you everything you could possibly want to know about this.
I don't want the neck pour.
Yeah, they tell you that on their website. That is a gorgeous color. I like everything about it. Single farm origin. So
Okay.
everything comes, this comes from, and this comes, you put this code in here, and it tells you everything you want to know about the grain that is inside of this bottle. Transparency is their mantra.
I get a little bit of peat on this one.
This is heavy. This is a 50 ABV and 100 proof. This is a 100% Irish malted whiskey. What you get on the nose there?
So there's smoke on the nose on this one.
Yes.
I
I don't think we've had a smoky Irish yet.
Yeah, it's just.
Other than
I like the blue. I just love it. The light's coming through, and it's showing the blue. I like it.
Everybody focus.
I can't help it.
Everybody focus.
Blinky lights get me like this too.
Well, my favorite color green, her favorite color blue. So. Wow.
So this is it's a very interesting though. Like somebody had unwrapped. They're not caramels, but they're a certain kind of candy, and it's all in a bowl.
This is intriguing. I've never had this nose.
Maybe a chocolate, like a milk chocolate.
I'm gonna say a note here that you hate, but I'm getting a touch of Band-Aid, like a fresh Band-Aid. There's a touch of iodine in there. There is. I mean,
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Scotch mothballs.
There's some butterscotch underneath the smoke.
Smoke, yeah, there's smoke. Like if you were to set a wheat field on fire, type of smoke. That's not a grass fire.
It's a sweet, sweet smell.
Interesting. This is not a permanent. I'm 7 years old. I'm going with my grandma. She's getting her hair done. I'm getting permanent.
That's why you don't take the neck pour.
Yeah, one thing we've noticed about neck pours is why I have to first get to the second one is always better or different. Yeah, you have a different nose. I still get mine, but mine are more predominant.
Yeah, this is
yours.
Way more subtle.
Yeah, and this is why we normally don't do uncorkings, because we find, if you think about it, the most times you're going to drink are not you only get one shot of drinking a neck pour. Everything else is aired out. It's starting to air out, starting to mellow down, oxidize.
I'm going in.
Have a go in, Gene. The color is, I didn't find the age yet about this. If I find the age, I'll put it into the description.
Oh.
Do you need a moment alone, Gene?
Okay. So, you get that first initial. No.
Okay.
You can spin it with me. You can be here for this.
Why, thank you.
The first initial taste is like, ooh, that's good. And then the peppers are like, hello, we're also here.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yep. And then it kind of just swishes around the tongue like a water ride.
Waterford Distilleries Single Farm Origin. Alright, I was trying to see if the age was on there, but it's not on there. We'll have to put it down in the description. What in the world? That is awesome. Cream.
I just told you.
Immense palate. It's gonna soak into your tongue. The peppers are there, but it's a flavor profile from a 50.
It's a water ride.
This has the flavor oomph of a 60.
You're like going through, you go to a water park and you wait in line, you're going through, you finally get up there, and then you're like, you go through, and then you go through like a tunnel. You don't see what's happening, but ooh, it's fun. You're going, ooh, ee, ah.
Bing bang, walla walla, bing bang.
That's what's happening on my tongue. Doesn't know it. Doesn't know what's coming. You can talk now. I'll let you.
Thank you. So you got your butterscotch, little Mylar candies. You also get your cinnamon discs. We talked about this, I got this note the other day on some, but they also have green ones, kind of a lime flavor. This, for the finish, is a gorgeous lime, sweet candied, scotch, floral notes.
I need more. I don't have enough for water.
Turns out you do have two hands, but you just don't want to use them for some reason.
Well, I have stuff in both of them.
Well, if you, yeah. Anyway. Mmm. I love it.
A little bit.
When a whiskey noses, tastes completely different. Man, this is pungent with flavor. Soaks into your tongue. A little bit of oak. Malt. I'm getting the cereal notes. This is tasty, folks.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's tasty. We've been debating whether or not to continue with Caskers. I said, well, we'll see what the next offering is. But they keep sending us an Irish in every box. We've had an Irish.
I would not guess it is an Irish. A little bit of water brought out some more floral notes for me. It took away some of the smoke that I was getting, and I didn't get any smoke on the palate, by the way.
You're in 2nd grade, your mom just got you a new notebook, and you're flipping through the notebook, new notebook paper.
How old are you in 2nd grade?
I don't know, do the math.
7.
Some fresh mint from the garden. Some fresh paper. Interesting notes. Brought out a creamier leather note.
So creamy.
With the water.
So creamy.
See, and this is why I've been craving to get my hands on a Waterford. But this is our first go into the distillery. We've had a rash of luck with not giving huge scores to things. Let's start with a 9 at least. Neck pour. This is a neck pour 92.
Wow.
What'd you do? Neck pour.
89.
No, it's definitely above the 90s for me.
That is good. I'll give you that. Boy, it's just delightful. What would you say the ABV is on this again?
50.
Huh.
Drinks like a 60.
Wow, I don't know about drinks like a 60.
As far as the flavor, yeah.
The flavor is there,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't get any of that sting that the higher ABVs.
Well, a lot of times that's why that's why you shop by ABV.
I do.
Yeah, the flavors are in the ABV, folks. You can water it down and bring it to where you want alcohol by volume wise, but the flavors are in the higher proofs.
It is really good. How much was this one?
$123.
Ooh, 123. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The bottle's pretty funky too.
The bottle's phenomenal.
Yeah.
This automatically in the top 5 bottles.
Yeah.
Hands down,
Yep.
easy.
And the juice itself is really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Caskers. How much is the subscription? It's 100 something.
175, I believe, a month.
So 175, and you got
A 54 and 123.
so it's about
A few bucks cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah, it saves you a few
Save
bucks.
you a little bit of money.
Yep, and that's with shipping and handling, I believe.
Well, neither one of these we can get here. So, or at least I'm not seeing
No, can't.
either one of these.
These are not in our market whatsoever.
So, is the keeping the subscription? Do you think it's worth it?
Yeah,
then?
for this, I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. We love the Nikka distillery, and I've been craving this distillery. I hear nothing but great things about them, and I love transparency and glass corks.
Just the neatest little thing.
Yeah, this is only the second glass cork I've come across. So yeah,
And it goes really well with the blue and yellow. Check that out. So yeah, I like the bottle.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are. That was a horrible clink. Come on, man, figure it out.
Clean cola.